Hey, look who just walked in.
Yo, Rufus.
Yes? What is it that you want?
It's nothing. Never mind.
Another pointless waste of my time.
Yes. I'm sure many of our students would be interested in law. But money is tight right now. So we can't really afford. Oh, hello, Rufus.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Delgado. I have to say, I'm really enjoying the career fair.
Mr. Krusty. This is Rufus Deleski. He's one of our top students.
How do you do?
Hello, Mr. Deleski. Nice of you to stop by. My name's Richard Krusty, Esquire. As you can see, I'm with the law offices of Wary Babst Alt and Krusty. We are a very prestigious firm, with a new branch office here in town, as well as our main branch in Tyndale Valley. I presume you haven't heard of us?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Krusty. I've never really considered a career in law.
Well, Rufus, you're a straight-A student. You're on the honor roll. You have a 4.0 GPA, and you're incredibly bright. I'm sure you'd be fantastic at law.
Yes, it is a very lucrative career. Our firm primarily caters to land law, but you can easily specialize. Criminal law and litigation cases are a favorite, from what I hear.
Is it difficult to get into?
Oh yes, very. But passing the bar exam shouldn't be a problem for a bright student such as yourself. And just between you and me, this lot isn't going very far. The important thing is, once you're in that courtroom, you control what happens to your client. Think of it like fencing. Every move is open to being a mistake, or one that ultimately defeats your opponent. It makes you feel alive. That heat of the moment is everything.
Mr. Krusty, we have many other students who I'm sure would be interested too. Maybe you could even give a talk.
Of course. Just a moment. So anyway, Mr. Deleski, feel free to take a pamphlet and read through it. If my contractor made it with any level of competency, it should contain exactly what you need to get started. Now if you'll excuse me, it's been a pleasure talking, but I really must get back to the principal. She graciously offered me a tour of the school.
You don't honestly think this career fair crap is any good, do you? I mean, we both know all these assholes are just gonna end up flipping burgers anyway.
Either that, or just screwing around and getting high all throughout high school.
Yeah, of course. Bunch of idiots. Anyway, I didn't come here to waste your time talking about these miserable losers. I want your permission to get Paul Sanchez into a fight with Dominic. Have him join us. You can reform him or whatever afterwards.
Not in here. So why are you so obsessed with Sanchez? He's as weak and pathetic as the rest of them. There is literally nothing special about him.
Well, what if he's told them all about when he followed you home?
He hasn't. And he won't. You've had him scared shitless for months now. He isn't even fighting back anymore. You've done enough. Anything else is too extreme. Besides, we're out of here in a few months anyway.
Come on. Let me just get Dominic, and we'll have a little bit of fun with them. Like we did before.
You haven't physically injured Paul, have you?
No, of course not. I did just as you said. Make everyone turn on him for a month or so. Then he'll go away.
Harrison, it's fine if you did it once, and made it look like an accident. But this kind of shit attracts attention.
Listen, Rufus. I didn't
No, you listen. If you go around roughhousing students, and trying to pull off these elaborate schemes, it builds up. The faculty starts asking questions. One kid snitches. Eventually some good Samaritans start recording you. Suddenly, people put two and two together. And then that's the end of that.
So we can't have Dominic even intimidate him a little bit? Or at least push him around a few times?
Not even that. We've been over this already. If we act too aggressively, people will find out, and there goes our reputation. Besides, if we want to stay in the good graces of the student body, we really should take down Dominic. If you want another fight, then do that or something. Just take Dwayne and Randy, and go do some anti-bullying shit. Think of it this way. If we do actual good for the student body, they'll be more likely to give in to our demands.
Demands? Like a lunch tax?
No. We've already been over that too. We're not doing a lunch tax. That'll just piss people off. Besides, your folks are already loaded, and I make enough to fend for myself. Demands have to be simple, and straight to the point. These idiots aren't exactly Albert Einstein. The moment you try to explain tax to them, is the moment they just go back to water bottle flipping or some other wasteful crap.
Listen. They're more likely to make donations when we're protecting them. It's because of us that the school community's healthy and active. They know we're responsible for all that. And we need it to stay that way.
Doing all this is how I can afford to eat. And it's the only thing I have to live for. At least, as of right now. Do you remember when your aunt was giving you all kinds of shit? How did you feel when we took down those 8th graders, back when we first started doing this?
I felt alive. I actually got to kick someone's ass.
Exactly. You weren't weak anymore. It's because of me that you even got to stand up to that fat old cow. This is about living for something useful, something productive. Not being like all these spoiled brats, dicking around playing video games.
Yes. I feel alive every time I get to fuck with that midget's emotions. It's practice. For when we take down the seniors next year in high school.
Alright, listen. You can't put Paul in a fucking hospital. And don't even bother with Dominic, because we're taking him down. You have my permission to antagonize Paul. Maybe get other students to keep doing it too. But you're not to hurt him physically in any way. Understand?
Yeah, sure. Don't hit the midget. Just make him look like an asshole. Right?
Just be careful. Last time, his family came too close for comfort. Our priority right now is getting rid of Dominic, and finding out everything we can about the most feared seniors at Gilroy Rose.
Thanks, Rufus.
Seriously, Harrison. Don't fuck this up. Criticize him, maybe get others to talk smack about him. But you're not to hurt him. In any way, shape, or form. Alright then. We're done here. Let's disperse, before anyone notices us.
Don't fucking try and climb the goddamn ladder that you can't accept, that you don't fucking earn.
I'd like a room.
You should leave. This is no place for kids. Trust me, you don't want to be here. Did you hear what I said? You're too young. Please leave.
Goddamn macaroni people. I'm gonna kill them all.
You see? This is exactly what I mean.
All I got is $90. Is that enough for a month?
You trying to bullshit me? You do realize that people have tried to pull this before, right? Rent is $100 minimum for a month. It takes care of all the bills. Only thing you need to worry about is clothes, food, and making the next month's rent. But I am not renting out to a kid anyway, so...
Alright, fine. I have 100. But that's it. That's all I have.
Look. It's not just because of your age. This place is already close to being shut down. If you have parents, if someone finds you here, I'm fucked. Completely and utterly fucked.
Listen. I just escaped from the shittiest foster care agency in California last night. All I have is $100. Money that I've built up over 3 years of back-breaking labor. Do you know how many lawns I had to mow?
How many?
Exactly 120, all at varying prices. For some of the most ungrateful twats you can imagine. I can handle anyone. I'm not worried about all the druggies, or alcoholics, or whatever other lowlifes stay here. Just give me a chance. Because I highly doubt anywhere else will keep me off the streets for the same price.
Alright, listen, I'll make you a deal. You go out and get yourself a job, maybe at the new burger joint down the street, or wherever. Prove to me you're at least of working age. And I'll give you the first month free. You'll pay me back later. Gives you enough time.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not done yet. You have 7 hours. If you don't come back within that time frame, the deal is off. If at any point, I find out that you have more money today than what you showed me, you're fucked. If you actually get a job, then you're signing a legally binding waiver.
Let me just stop you right there. A liability waiver won't be able to protect you if you're engaged in conduct which could be regarded as grossly negligent or reckless. It only waives liability for ordinary negligence. Any waiver you present me with clearly wouldn't apply, because you yourself partake in gross negligence by not.
You shut the hell up. Listen, I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that. Get the fuck out of here, and don't come back unless you have a job. Come back here a second. Don't try to fuck with me. Bring back actual proof that you're employed.
So, no CV? At all?
I never finished high school, nor have I ever been employed.
Why not? Are you alright?
Oh, I just didn't do well enough in class. But I'm looking to turn all that around now.
Well, we could probably look past that. But since you have no formal hygiene qualifications, I'm afraid we can't take you on. I'm real sorry. Our other location in Tyndale Valley is a lot more lenient. But that's miles away. I've been trying to get them to offer on-the-job hygiene training here as well, but
It's fine. Thanks anyway.
best of luck in your job search.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, sorry. What do you want?
A hot dog, please.
There you go. $1.50, and greasy as hell.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Oops. What the hell do you want now?
Yo, we didn't finish up here last night. Well, you know how it is with ladies.
I don't wanna have to call the police again, Gideon. Piss off.
My dad's the sheriff. Like he's really gonna believe some asshole who runs a gas station in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Excuse me. I'm sure your father will believe it when he sees the security camera footage.
Look at this loser, Gideon. Hey shithead. What does your dad do for a living? Last I heard, he was cleaning shit from the sidewalks.
Security camera footage, a witness. Clear violation of California Code of Civil Procedure, Section 338. What makes you pathetic spoiled brats believe that this man won't file a claim of business interruption?
Man, look at this loser.
So pathetic. He probably got his clothes off a dying hobo.
Listen, I'm gonna level with you, man. My dad's a cop, and you're just a punk. Got it?
That's right. Gideon can fuck you up.
Shut up, Bruce. Although he is right. I can beat the shit out of you easily.
Do that. And in addition to property damage, you'll be charged with assault, under California Penal Code 240.
Alright, fuck this.
My turn.